it's Randi and welcome back or welcome to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, we're back with some more hair talk, relaxed hair talk. So I recently, I want to say last week, just got a trim on my hair, and my sister does my hair, and so she was like, oh my god, it doesn't even look like we ever cut your hair. And I was like, really? Like that fast? It's only been, I cut my hair into a bob. What are we in, 2022? Pretty much a year ago. I'm trying to give you exact dates, but it's basically been a year. I want to say if more than a year, it's been about 14, 15 months. Yeah, I think that's more. It's more 14, 15 months since I cut my hair into a bob, and it's grown tremendously. And I do have a perm, so that was one of my fears, that once I permed my hair, because I cut it when it was natural and then permed it a little bit later, and I really thought it was just not gonna grow, but I've had great consistent growth. So I decided, why not film this video on tips and things that I did to help grow my hair, because I am a rookie, I am no professional, I am no stylist. I honestly never really took good care of my hair until recently. And I will say that I'm very glad that I found the regimen that works for me and tips and advice. So willing to share that. So that's basically what this video is. So I think that's enough with the intro. Just make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to your girl's channel. But let's just get straight into it. All right, so I wrote some things down so I make sure I remember. So if I look down, like that's all it is. As you can see in the thumbnail, I'm gonna insert pictures here, but when I cut it into a bob, it looks like this. And the last time I got my hair relaxed, which was last week, I got a touch up. I took a picture when I came home, and in this picture it does look diagonal, but it's because I have a side part in the front, so you can't tell it. But now my hair looks like this. My first tip that I will say sounds like a lot of work, or at least it was to me when I first realized I needed to do this: washing your hair frequently. If you are like me, I sweat from my scalp first. No matter how hot or outside is, or if I get hot like in the shower, my hair is wrapped, whatever, I sweat from my scalp first. I can literally feel my head getting hot, and then the rest of me gets hot, but the head is first. So I work out, and then I also just get hot very quickly. So my sister told me, like, listen, you're gonna need to be washing your hair frequently. And at first I was like, girl, who's about to do that? Who's about to try and do all of that? When I was natural, my hair was very coarse. I think you guys saw that in the last video. So that used to take me a long time to wash. But once I realized I was relaxed, like it didn't take me as long. I just needed to put in the effort. I was like, you know what? Screw it, you're right. And I wanted my hair to grow. So I was like, we just gonna have to get to it. Washing frequently and deep conditioning is the best advice I could give somebody, because it helps my hair just feel so clean, and like I can always feel when I need to wash it. So I started out washing it only once a week because I was working out, and then I realized my hair, this is very much based on your hair. So this is one of those things where I'm telling you what I do, but you gotta kind of figure out yourself kind of how I did. I started with one, and I realized the way my hair is set up, I actually need to wash it 2 times a week. I thought one was fine, but the product buildup and the sweat, like, my hair gets dirty really fast because of all that stuff that's going on when I'm sweating. So I realized, not gonna work. I gotta get the moisture and the protein into it. So I do wash it twice a week, deep condition it twice a week. When I say deep condition, I'll put on screen the things I use. So I use this shampoo and this conditioner, and then I sometimes do a hot oil treatment with the conditioner because I sit under a dryer. So when I deep condition, I'm deep conditioning. I have a bonnet dryer. I think that's what it's called. I put this on the screen as well. I have a bonnet dryer, and that works wonders, okay? It gets like that heat. It really feels like salon vibes, like sitting under the dryer, which I really was gonna get for myself, but I didn't do it. I got this instead. That 10 out of 10 recommend. Even if you're natural, 10 out of 10 recommend if you need something like that. Works really good. It gets really hot. I put it on medium setting. I'll probably record a video one day maybe of me, like my wash day routine. But yeah, definitely wash and deep condition. All right, so tip number 2 is to moisturize and seal. Had no idea what that was. Like I said, I really did not take care of my hair. I just went to professionals to get my hair done. Weaves, sew-ins, braids, blowouts. Like, I just was not the girl to do your own hair. But moisturizing and sealing is 10 out of 10. Recommend, highly important, like you need to do it. So for me, I do this about every other day. I don't do it every day because sometimes my hair can get really oily. So every other day is kind of how it goes, but you can kind of feel like I can tell when my hair needs the protein and the moisture just because it'll break off really, really easily. And I'm like, ooh, it's getting kind of dry. So it varies. Sometimes if I skip a day and I do 2 days in between, I'm like, okay, girl, you really got to do it. Your hair is going to feel it. I use to moisturize is this hair lotion. Okay, great product, same brand. I also got that from some other girls and their advice. And then I use oil to seal. Honestly, the oil is not specific. I find that this oil works good for me because I was using that pretty much all of my life. Like when I had braids, that's the oil that I put in, so I just went with it. Tip number 3 is to wrap your hair every night. I do not ever sleep with hair ties or rubber bands in my hair. It'll break it off. Don't do it. I always do that. And I have a satin or silk pillowcase. 10 out of 10 recommend. One is good for your face, but it's also good for your hair. I sleep with a bonnet on, but I just always have that feeling like I sleep crazy. So in case this bonnet comes off, I need to be an extra added layer. So I have that, but it's also good for your face. So I feel like, why not just go ahead and use that? Tip number 4, the ones that the girls hate to hear, cut your hair, okay? Keep up with those trims. I get my hair trimmed 3 to 4 times a year because I get it trimmed every time I get a touch up. Granted, it hasn't even been a full year since I've had my relaxer. I'm almost at a year. So I'll do a year touch up, a yearly video. But ever since I got it, every 3 to 4 months, I get it trimmed. Every time I go for a touch up, my sister trims my hair because it helps break off and get rid of that damaged stuff that's stopping your hair from growing to help it grow healthier and fuller. So like I said, for the girls who don't like to hear it, trim your hair. It will help you, sis, I promise. Tip number 5, protective styles. So what I mean by that is I can't really braid, but I've been teaching myself some things. Like I can't cornrows, what I mean. I can like braid, but I can't like attach to the scalp. So I just do different things. Like right now it's in a bun, which I try not to do a lot of because I don't like the tension, but I just needed something quick today for this video. So bun it is, but I do like braided ponytails. I do slick back styles, not a lot, but sometimes. I don't ever try to have it in too long though. Like for a night outing, it'll do it and I take it out as soon as I get home because again, you don't want it to be like squeezing 24/7. Don't do that. Even if you're natural, I didn't do that. So yeah. What else do? I do wigs sometimes, but that's really rare. I said ponytail, I do the braids. I do twist outs and braid outs a lot. Actually, I really, really love that style on me when it works. Sometimes the twists and the braids don't curl the way I need it to, but when it does, it looks so, so good. If I find a clip of me with a good day with the twist or the braid out, I'll insert it. But yeah, that's 10 out of 10 recommend. So for this final piece of advice, it is to find your own regimen. Yes, watch videos like this because I did. So, you know, watch me, subscribe to me, stay in contact so we can vibe out for the hair tips. But also, besides watching other girls and research, figure it out. Like you have to test your hair because the person that you're watching does not know what kind of hair you have, does not know the exact feel of your hair. Only you do, only you can touch it, only you can tell. So if you don't have, like I have my sister for advice, if you don't have someone like that, take what you see, apply it, and then just try different things to see what works. If it's not working, stop ASAP, obviously. And if it is working, realize like, okay, I like this, but be consistent. You don't want to start out doing really good and then fall off. All right guys, so that's it for this video. I hope these tips and advice really helped you out. If you have any other tips to share that you feel like I left out, definitely comment down below. I would love to have conversation just because I'm still learning and I really want to hear from other people and what you've experienced. If you're thinking about getting a perm, I've had some people ask me. I really don't like to like protrude that on someone because it's your hair. Baby, I cannot tell you to get a perm and then something happened to your hair and now it's on me. Do what's best for you. I chose what was best for me and I'm happy with my results. So I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying it was a good idea for me. Before you guys go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more content. If you want to see my moisturize and serum routine, my wash day routine, those two are probably going to come up. I'm definitely like realizing I probably should record those, so stay tuned for those. But again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.